It's me, Jesse, your Ari.
Hey guys, it's Jess.
And it's Erica. Oh, and welcome to our channel.
If you are new here, which all of you are, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button.
And do not forget to hit the notification bell to get an alert every time we post a video.
So, we plan to have a series on our channel called Tier List Tuesday. We basically will post a tier list on a Tuesday of a movie, TV show, etc.
But this week's tier list is my favorite show.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
So, for our first category on the tier list, we have Deserves the World. This is a character that was just absolutely the best, and they probably did wrong on the show.
Next is the I Love You tier. They're basically characters we really like, but they're not like on the tier of Deserve the World.
And then we have Average. These are characters that we liked, but they were kind of just there most of the time.
No Comment is kind of like average, but like they were just kind of their characters. Like we didn't really hate them or like them.
They were really irrelevant.
Basically.
And then Can Get Hit with the Bus are the worst characters in the show, period.
Disclaimer, if we bash your favorite character,
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, first character.
Who's our first character?
April. What's her name? April Rhodes?
Yes.
April Rhodes. Okay, what category would you put her in?
I'm gonna say average.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it. She was kind of like, she was supposed to be there to like rise the plot, but she was just kind of just like.
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't really develop her character like whatsoever. She kind of just. We thought she did something good when she bought the auditorium and then she went broke. So
kind of useless.
Right.
All right, next character is Artie.
Artie Abrams.
Okay.
I'm putting him in the Love You.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, he doesn't deserve the world but he did make some stupid decisions. But so he's not in the deserve the world because he did some stuff wrong.
That is true, but you know, I still love him. Like he's still one of my favorite characters. He was there since day one, all the way up to the end. So
basically, okay. Next is my husband,
Blaine Anderson. He deserves the world. Basically. He definitely deserves the world. I think he bettered a lot of characters on this show.
Even though it's season 6, he did some dirty stuff, but
yeah, I feel like towards the end they started to not know what to do with the characters, so they just started to change them completely.
Basically.
But he definitely deserved the world.
All right, next is Brittany. What character? I say the Love You character.
I say Love You too.
Okay.
Brittany was very unproblematic. She had no drama like that she started. Like
that's true, but she wouldn't be in this like up there because like she was just kind of like
the only time she was like super important to the plot was when she was going through things with Santana, but I feel like the focus was more towards Santana.
Basically. Okay, Emma.
No comment.
Yeah.
She played with Mr. Shu's feelings so much.
Like 3 times?
She was very bipolar and she didn't know what she wanted because she got with, what was his name? The dentist. Ken. He got with the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
Ken
Tanaka. Okay, but yeah, she was just playing too many games.
So y'all about to be real mad at me.
Next is Finn.
Average for me.
Yeah.
He was a really good person. I just feel like if you think about it, he did a lot of crappy things that we just decided to overlook because he was like the main character.
And I just want to say, how do y'all find him attractive? Because
he's not. He can't dance. No.
It's his dance moves for me.
It's a lack of rhythm for me.
I've got the power!
Okay, next is Holly.
Love You.
Yeah, Love You.
Definitely.
If she didn't have commitment issues, she could.
Yeah. If she was a long-term character on the show, I think that'd be really cool, but it'd also be really weird. Like, she was just meant to show up at random times. So.
Okay, next is Jake.
Average.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he cheated, but he was also still kind of a good person.
He was a player, but he could sing.
But he was a good person when he wanted to be. And the other times, I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, next is, I was about to say Jeffrey, but that's
Jesse.
That's his real name is Jeffrey though. Average.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in average.
He did some crappy stuff, so like
he did crappy stuff, but
I mean,
He was still a cool character. Like, he added drama to the show.
Definitely.
Especially when Rachel was like, I love him. He was like, psych. Yeah.
Okay. Next, we have Joe.
No comment.
Yeah.
He was not important to the plot.
He could sing, though.
Yeah, like, he was important for one episode when he almost kissed Quinn. Other than that...
I mean, I guess I would... It depends. Like, that one scene, I would put him in average. Like, the whole scene when he was, like, learning about people.
Right.
Like, because he was, like, strictly Christian. And then basically the Glee Club taught him how, like...
Be accepted.
Yeah.
But for only a couple episodes was he really cool. But other than that, he was not important. And then he disappeared. Nobody realized.
Right. They didn't even, like... They gave him a sucky, like, end. They didn't, like, give him any type of storyline of how he left. He was just kind of, like... Peace out! Right, next is Kurt.
Love you.
Yeah, I love you.
I love Kurt because he was there to put Rachel in her place when she needed it.
Yeah. He was
like... He was a good singer, too. But he also did things that were really annoying.
Yeah.
Like...
And then he didn't, like, step up for himself. He was kind of just, like... I'm gonna just sit behind Rachel.
That's true. He didn't learn how to speak for himself till after
a
long time. So for that, he would be in Deserve the World, but just for those couple of things, he's just not.
Yeah. Okay, Marley. What?
Average because she was stupid.
She
was so nice. Like, one of the nicest characters on the show. She definitely had a lot of drama going on with her. Like, season 4 drama was just a lot. But she was so stupid. Like, she should have chose Ryder over Jake
any day.
Like,
yeah, that was really very slow. Okay,
Mercedes.
next, Queen
deserves the world. One of the most slept on characters on Glee. Like, she barely
slept on. She didn't even sing that many songs. Like,
right. And they were all like, "Oh, we need Rachel." No, you have a Mercedes. You don't need her.
Mercedes can handle the whole Glee Club if Rachel left. And that's on what? Period. Wait, why do we do that? Synchronized. Okay, next is Puck.
I don't know if I would say love you.
Okay, average.
Yeah.
He was a good character. He gave a lot of plots. I liked him near the end when he was trying to get his baby back. But
yeah, I liked when he was getting his life together, but I felt like in the beginning of the show, he was just kind of making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and his main goal was to just try and get chicks.
Yeah.
So...
But he did have character development, though.
That is true, so...
Alright, next is Quinn. Would I say she deserves the world, but then at the same time, love you. So we'll put her...
I say love you. She did a lot of shady stuff.
Okay, that's true. But she had character development, especially after season 3.
Okay, she had character development, but it took her so long. Like, literally.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably think she's, like,
stuff.
the worst character, but... She's also a really good singer, but you don't really hear her that much. That's... You see who's next, right? We just want to start by saying we are sorry to anyone who likes her, because... No, we're not.
Rosemary, worst character on the show. Easily.
Throw her away. I hate when people are like, Rachel's the best. Rachel...
She got everything she wanted.
Literally the whole episode when Will Schuster was like, let's, what was it? He was like telling Rachel that he was like, you don't get to sing this time. We need other people to shine. And then she started crying, and then she was like, I'm gonna leave. And he was like, no, don't leave, so you can have a solo.
Yeah, she cried to get anything she wanted. She was very entitled, very rude, very self-centered, very manipulative.
Don't even.
The list goes on and on and on.
She's just like the worst character. And she had no character development. People probably think that, but like she acted the exact same.
She achieved her dream of being on Broadway and doing Funny Girl, Barbra Streisand, which she loved, and she left to be in a really horrible TV show. She was just starstruck by herself.
Right. Okay, next is Rory.
So I love Rory.
Yeah.
Like, season 3, I loved him. He was just great.
I'll put him in the lovey category because he was only there for one season.
Yeah, and he really never did anything bad.
Like, I think he was just a character there to fill in. But like, I mean, like, if he was there longer, he would have a good storyline because he was trying to like struggle trying to stay in the USA instead of going back to Ireland. So
I feel like the way they sent him off was really trash. Like, they could have had him on there, like you said.
Yeah.
And just make it seem like.
But they were just like, let's cut him off by saying that his visa expired. So.
But yeah, I loved Rory. He gave all the guys a run for their money, if you ask me, singing wise.
Right.
Like,
Definitely. Okay, next. Where are you gonna put him?
I don't know, because I really liked Ryder, but he went crazy when we first met him, and he was also a huge simp. It's between Love You and Average for me.
Oh, we could just put him in.
We put him in Average.
Average? Okay.
Yeah, because he went crazy at the beginning. Like, who is Katie?
Basically, Ryder's just the biggest simp you can ever meet.
Yeah, I definitely think he could have moved on.
But yeah.
And the way they just left the show with nobody being happy was just kind of aggravating.
Yeah, that's true. Next is
Sam. Love Sam.
White Chocolate.
Sam, love you tier, easily.
Yeah.
He is like a really good character. We saw him struggle like in his home life and other stuff. One thing I don't like about him, he changed like with every person he got with.
Yeah, that was the only problem I had with him. Like every person he dated, he was just like, let me act like the way they want a dream guy to act. Right. Except with
Mercedes. I loved them two together, but I guess it just wasn't gonna work out.
That whole breakup scene, I was just like...
But for Brittany, he started acting really stupid. I was like, was Sam ever dumb?
Sam was like very intelligent. Well, I wouldn't say intelligent, but like, you know, he could think. He wasn't like...
Right, I didn't remember him being dumb.
Like he was just like, let me not know how to count Cheerios.
Right. Like... And then he worked out a lot when he was with Quinn. He was like, gotta have the right body for Quinn.
Right, Quinn.
I only eat rice.
I only eat my protein shakes. Okay, next is our queen, Santana.
May she rest in peace. Deserves the world.
Yes, definitely.
Slept on character.
I know a lot of people don't like her because of how mean she is to Rachel, but I'm just like...
I think she was definitely there to give the characters a reality check. Like,
Auntie Six.
When they needed to be knocked down a few pegs, she was definitely there.
Definitely. We love herself. Next, he wasn't really a main character, but he was like...
He was definitely relevant sometimes.
This is Sebastian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No comment. Wait.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him, I mean, you can put him in no comment. Like, I kind of... Okay, I feel guilty for saying this. I kind of like Sebastian. Like, he added drama.
Yeah, he did add drama. I just didn't like the part when he threw rocks off.
In plain sight. That was shady.
Oh.
But I really like the banter that he has with Kurt.
Yeah.
Like,
Blaine's mine.
I don't care if that's your boyfriend. I'll steal him.
Right.
And I will sleep with him. So, just...
All right.
I think we should move him up to average.
Average?
I think we should move him up.
He just brought, like, drama. Okay, next is Sue.
I say love you.
Yeah, definitely love you. Even though she was, like, really mean, but, like, she brought, like, comedy low-key.
She brought comedy, and then we also saw a lot of different sides of Sue. We saw her trying to destroy the Glee Club, but then we saw her with her sister.
Yeah, and then she, like, I feel like in the end she learned to love the Glee Club. Like, it was kind of, it was just, she was a good character. Next.
Hey guys, it's editor Erica. I just wanted to say the next person we're talking about is Tina. So yeah.
Just like Rachel.
She was honestly, even though she was there from beginning to end, she was so irrelevant. She was so irrelevant.
Very irrelevant. And she just wanted to be like Rachel, but like Rachel's not a good person to look up to.
Also, she wore that checkered dress like 3 times. She just was so random.
Like when Rachel left, she thought she could be the new Rachel, and I was just sitting there like,
I just think she was really random. Like, they would come up with storylines for her out of nowhere. Like, when she was like, Mike Chang, marry me. Or when she was going through the whole Asian F thing with Mike.
Oh, yeah.
That was just really random.
Yeah. Okay, next is Will. No comment.
Yeah.
He was
really weird.
Even though he's, like, kind of, like, one of the main characters, but I mean, like, he was just, like, you're friends with high schoolers.
He was weird to me. He needed
definite. Not as weird as some other characters, but he's definitely up there.
Yeah, like you said, his friends were high schoolers and he can't rap, and he's still trying to. So, yeah.
He just let him stick to the dance moves.
And he always preached to like, oh, Glee Club is for everybody, but then only highlighted a few of the people in the Glee Club. So he was very hypocritical, if you ask me.
Very. All right. Next is Coach Beast.
I love
Coach Beast.
I say deserves the world.
Deserves the world.
Yes, she
All
never
right.
did a single. He now.
Yeah.
But in the beginning,
She had very great character development.
right. I honestly felt so bad for her because one, she never felt comfortable in her own body, and you could tell.
And then she was in an abusive relationship.
And then they made fun of her for it. And then a lot of things when they would use her to like cool down that entire thing, just really sad and upsetting. And she was just always super great. She was always there for the Glee kids.
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
She was a good friend to everybody.
Yeah. All right, next is
Danny.
It a Danny? I was about to say Demi, but it is Demi Lovato.
She was fine on the show. Like, I'm gonna put her in average because
She just was there. Well, she wasn't there.
I liked her and Santana together, but I also knew that wasn't gonna be long term.
It was kind of just like, let's not make it seem like Santana can only date Britney type relationship.
Also, she was they wrote her off and she just stopped showing up, and they briefly explained why. So
that's true. Okay.
I don't like when they do that.
Next is Kitty. I'm gonna put her in the love you tier.
For character development.
Yeah, definitely. Because she was really mean. She was trying to be like Quinn on like season 1 where she hated everybody, and then like she met Artie. Even though when they were dating. It was
after the school shooting though.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Because she apologized to Marley.
Yeah,
for everything she did, like the laxatives, the make yourself throw up.
Yeah, she had the most character development. That's definitely true. Next,
Mike Chang.
I'm gonna put him in the average.
I really like Mike Chang though.
Yeah,
I like him, but I don't love him.
No.
I had no issues with him. I thought it was cool when they were doing West Side Story.
Yeah, that was really
and cool. He really just blossomed. I thought that was awesome.
Okay. Next is Sugar.
No comment.
Yeah. She
was there for the money. That was it.
She can't sing.
Big spender, good looking.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh, Sugar is so fine. Shawty a little baddie." And I was like, "Sure,
okay,
sure, yeah, if you say so."
Yeah. Next, Terry
can get him with the bus. She did Will so dirty.
She faked a pregnancy, which was really stupid.
And then you could just tell her
morals were not in the right place. She was a Karen.
I guess.
She was a Karen of 2013. That's what she was.
And tranquility.
Get out of the car.
But yeah, the whole fake pregnancy thing, like, I could stand her at the beginning, and then when she did the whole fake pregnancy thing, I was just like, yeah, no.
I didn't like when she was basically saying, choose something you're really passionate about, and I can tell that you love and you care for all those kids or me.
But yeah, she was giving him a lot of ultimatums. That's how you say it, right? Yeah. So. Next, but
definitely not least,
Unique.
Deserves the world. She definitely shouldn't have catfished Ryder, but
I mean, she was struggling. She was,
but she was going through a lot of issues. But I don't know if she really developed as a character. I feel like she was always confident in her own body for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, we really just were like.
She was also very slept on when it comes to vocals.
Yeah, she also did help Coach Beast, so she's up there too.
That's true.
But yeah, so that's basically our list.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for videos you want us to make in the future, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below.
And make sure you like and subscribe. It's highly appreciated.
Bye!